Okay, let's see then. Maybe we can take this and then something like this. Maybe we can change that a bit up. I mean, that looks already great, but I mean, I guess we can just take this like it is. Maybe change it a little bit along the way, but we will change it anyway. We will use like many individual photos and stuff. Let's see. We have our Lugia project raws, and yeah, we will just use many different original images anyway. So shall we trace them real quick? I mean, that will take a bit of time. Maybe we can quick select this, hopefully. Yo, how are you? Who's that? Serenity? Oh, Serenity! Hey, I'm fine, man. How are you? Lugia is very hard. Yeah, I mean, we will see. We will see. Are you on the vertical stream or? Okay, let's see. That's my first time streaming, by the way. That's why I have to kinda set up everything at first. But we should be good to go. Okay, let's just copy this again. Just to credit the artist. Let's put it here. Okay. Okay, let's see then. Maybe with fish scale. Yeah, that would be a great idea, I think. But let's see. I thought about, I mean, I can show you. We will use it anyway. I thought about like a kind of skin texture. I used it for Haunter, by the way. Haunter you can see on the stream, on the slides. I mean, I think it should look pretty great with the skin texture. I mean, the skin texture should be fine. I mean, let's see. Let's just start first and then. Okay, we have the skin texture here. These are the raws, by the way. Okay, let's just trace this at first. Or try to trace it anyway. Why is my... Oh, okay. Pretty dirty way to trace these, but to save time and to make it a bit quick, we can just try this. I mean, the tail, I think we have to do it manually. By the way, I will show you a pro trick when we use the texture. You should be here for that if you want to learn that. But that will come later anyway. Can we trace this? I mean, I think we have to do it manually. I think. Let's see. Who with the fish scale? Who maybe, but maybe with an other texture. I don't know. I mean, I can show you the Haunter that I did. Where is he? He turned pretty great, I think. One of my best works, I think. Here I used the texture for him. I don't know, can I zoom into this? Oh, here. That's a skin texture that I showed earlier. I mean, I think it looks pretty great. You know? Just imagine that texture on Lugia. And then the thing is, Lugia will be underwater anyway, so I don't know if you will see much of the texture. But maybe we can use fish scales on his, on these things here. On the blue, I don't know what this is, but yeah, on his back. And then maybe his belly we can use the fish scales. Let's see. Let's just trace him first. Should we do just the classical pen tool for this? Maybe we should just use the pen tool. Yeah, what's that? Let's deselect. Crystal. Yeah, crystal would be fine too, I think. Yeah, you're right. Nice texture. Okay, let's check the stream. I think we're online. Still, okay. I mean, should I make him bigger for that? Yeah, maybe. I mean, his hand here is cut out anyway, so we can just make it a bit bigger. Then we will see his texture a bit better later on. So that's a win-win. All right, let's start with the pen tool. Yeah, maybe like this. Let's do the classical way with the pen tool. I mean, we don't have to be that accurate with that, with the pen tool. You can change it later on with masks. Just roughly, more or less. And then maybe here we can be a bit more accurate. Yeah, here, right. Right here we can be a bit more accurate. So, why is this? Oh, wait. You have to excuse the coughing, by the way. I had a pretty bad virus and I'm still a bit sick, so sorry for that. Oh. What is chat? Serenity saying you are right, or maybe crystals, yeah. How many years of experience do you have? How many years? I mean, hard to say. I am a graphic designer, by the way, so that would be that would count maybe. So, but with photo manipulation, actually, with photo manipulation, I don't have like too much experience. Like maybe I'm yeah, maybe I'm in Photoshop pretty new. I mean before that I was in Affinity, so maybe you saw one of my Affinity videos from one of my first videos. Pretty bad, but oh shit, what did I delete it? Oh man, I thought I deleted. But with Photoshop, like I said, maybe 2 years now, 2 to 3, but yeah, but I mean Affinity, all the skills you learn in Affinity you can pretty much use in Photoshop, so, and vice versa, so you can Photoshop's skills you can pretty much translate to Affinity. So in fact, when I used Affinity, I mean I almost only watched Photoshop tutorials, so that's one of the funny things. All right, why is this cut off? Why is my pen tool cut off here? Shit, that's not good. What did I do wrong? Path, where's the path? Maybe... Oh, now I messed something up. So the layers... Okay, I messed something up. Let's see, wait a second. Oh, alright. No. Path, okay. Why can't I continue this path? What the heck? Did I have a braintism? Why can't I continue this? I just want this path. Yeah, you see how much experience I have. Can't even continue a path somehow. Wait. It's something I did wrong. I don't know what. I mean... I messed up something. Wow, we are good. I really need to do one of your tutorials. Yeah, I mean, I will, in the future, maybe I will do some more beginner-friendly tutorials. So you can wait for that, I guess. Yeah. But for now, I'm mainly streaming, I think, for some time, and then we will see how this continues. Oh man, I'm so tismy. I forgot to click on here, and I used the pen tool, but I clicked here all the time, and it didn't connect. I had to click here at first, and then... Oh man, I'm such a noob. I hope Curve Pedal doesn't watch this. Curve Pedal, by the way, is one of my inspirations recently. I love his work. He does Photoshop. I mean, he does Photoshop anyway, but mainly he does Pokemon realistifying. He realistifies Pokemon, like Haunter, for example, one of my works, or Ho-Oh. His style is a bit different, but yeah, he's great. He streams all the time, and yeah, I love his work. I mean, just that you know, I think we will do Lugia for some time, and then after that, I think we can do more beginner-friendly photo manipulation not tutorials, but live streams, maybe. We have to see how this goes. Yeah, I don't do only Pokemon, so I do all kinds of artworks. But Pedal, if you are... Oh, there's someone else in the stream. Jasmine. What is this? Why is... Oh. Does this mean you're number one, Serenity? There's a crown next to your profile and the one. I don't know what this means. I think it means you came first. I don't know. Is this spam? Jasmine? Are you spamming or what is this? Game over, ghosts, smileys. I don't know what this means. Yeah, I don't know what this means. Yeah, you're right. Or maybe Chris. Wow, you're good. Gotta go bye. Yeah, no problem, Serenity. Have a nice day. Or a nice evening. I don't know. It's day on your side. Good luck. Thank you, thank you. Messed up the chat. Alright, let's continue. Just real quick. I mean, I said we don't have to be so accurate, but I spent too much time on this. Dun, dun, dun. Why is the chat not visible? Oh, okay. Now it's visible. Oh, I think I messed up the chat selection here. This should be above that. I don't know if the music is too loud. I mean, maybe if there's someone in chat can tell me later. Serenity, I miss you already, man. Have a great day. One of my most active followers. Not that I have many, but he is a great guy. Or girl, I don't know. Actually, if he's a guy. He seems like a guy, but I don't know. Can be. Not both, but can be either of them. Let's not get too political. I mean, Curve Pedal is really great creator. I found out about him recently. Didn't know him before that. And yeah. And we will not like directly copy Curve Pedal. Curve Pedal, if you are watching this maybe sometime. I love you, man, and I copied, like I kind of copied your stream setup, but I mean, I hope you're not angry with me about that. I have no experience in streaming. That's my first time actually streaming. So I had to set up OBS in some way. And yeah, I hope and the thing is, his style is very different, like I said, to mine. And we will do in the future some more of the other artworks you can see on my channel. So more like 16 by 9 artworks, not Pokemon, like general artworks. So we will go a pretty different route than Curve Pedal. And yeah, is someone watching anyway? Yeah, for chat, if you're watching, we will do Lugia today. And yeah, props to Tamborella, by the way. He's the original artist of this. We will use his kind of base layout for Lugia, and then we will just we will pretty much photo bash the rest, and it will really look really different than his artwork. It's just for reference. We have another background, if you can see here. We have this background, and then we will kind of realistify Lugia as much as we can. So I have to go to the toilet pretty soon, so maybe I will just complete this and then take a little break. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I didn't expect someone in the stream today, to be honest. Serenity. I didn't expect you, man. Why is this? What is going on? Oh, man. I'm so stupid. Are we spending too much time on this? I think kinda. You can just trace this like pretty fast, to be honest. And then we will just... I mean, we'll add later on anyway, so don't have to be that accurate. I'm saying that and then I'm spending too much time on this, but yeah. I think I have to make it like this. Oh, that's his... that's his belly. Then let's do this. If I was on the tablet, by the way, I wouldn't use the pen tool, I think. I would just trace it roughly with the pen tool and it would be much faster than this. But I didn't connect my tablet, my drawing tablet, so... I mean, if you're a mouse user, then you would do it like this anyway, so... And pretty much for the longest time I did it manually like this with the mouse. So... But yeah, if you have a drawing tablet, then this is much quicker. This step right now is much quicker. In fact, I think I have to show you one day how I do it with the drawing tablet. Maybe it would be helpful. Because you don't have to use the... I have a kind of trick to make it real sharp, like the pen tool, if you use the drawing tablet. Normally, if you use the drawing tablet to trace this, it wouldn't be quite sharp. But yeah, I have a kind of trick to do that with the pen, with the drawing tablet anyway. I'm sitting like I don't know, like what, but sitting not too healthy, I think. Yeah, only this part is left and then can call it a day. That's kinda relaxing, by the way, to do this. I don't know. It's a bit boring maybe, but yeah, we will have much more fun on the later stages than the tracing. I mean, the tracing I think is the most boring part, kinda, but it's, I mean, ironically the most relaxing part maybe. I don't know. Because you can just, you know, just concentrate on the tracing. Alright, okay. His back fish scales, I don't know, his crystals on the back we can do later. We have the main base and that's enough for now. Okay, let's make a shape from that, I think. Okay. Alright, great. We have the shape, the base shape for now. That's... oh, wait. Let's make a... Right, I almost did a mistake. Let's make a selection from this and then just press OK. And then now we can use, where is it? The solid color. And then we can just adjust the color, you know, and then it's much better than making a shape from this. Then we can't just easily adjust like this. All right, let's just stick with gray at first. Okay, I'm just... wait a second. Is Pedal online, by the way? Nah, he streamed 4 hours ago. Pedal, where are you, man? Yesterday he was online. But yeah, he streams like all the day, man. Every few hours I think he streams. So now let's wait, view your channel. For now let's open this. Okay, let's just play this for now. And then I'm right back. Just a second. Just a second, guys. No. Alright, let's continue. Why is my stream lagging? Okay, now for the fun part. Let's... Oh man, the font is... Yeah, that doesn't matter right now. Shall we trace his belly real quick? I mean, we can do it with the brush tool, right? We can just make a solid color adjustment and then let's say black. Let's invert this. And then we can just use the hard round brush and then we can just reveal it. It's much quicker this way. I hope. I guess. But it should be quicker. Oh, we have to hide this. With the tablet, again, would be much quicker. What the heck is this? Okay, sorry. I misclicked. Let's increase smoothing. Yeah, with the graphic tablet, it's much quicker. And much more fun, by the way. You can just buy a cheap... I mean, maybe not cheap, but there are pretty great deals with graphic tablets. Huion is pretty good. I mean, I think my tablet is Huion, right? Yeah, my tablet is Huion. And yeah, if you just buy a graphic tablet with no... Even if it's no display, then it's much more fun to do this kind of work, to be honest. Then we can just delete it. Yeah, something like this. And we can smooth this out, by the way. I mean, I can show you, I think. Wait, why is this black so smeary, kinda? What? Did I... Wait a second. Oh my... What? Why is color dynamics activated, man? On my heart round. Look at this shit. What the heck? Man. Do I have to do this over again? I mean, I kinda think that maybe we can just do it like this. I don't know why color dynamics was on. That's why it looks so weird here. It was not pure black, so to speak. Or not so to speak, but literally, it was not pure black. Yeah, let's just go over that again. And then finish this up. Okay. I mean, it's funny on Curve Pedal's stream. I mean, he gets spammed all the time. I don't know if it's fun or if it's gets spammed all the time that his artworks are AI generated. But yeah, he does it for engagement farm anyway, so kind of works for him, I guess. But I mean, it gets a bit annoying sometimes, but yeah, just engagement. All right, let me show you how I kind of fix this a bit up, make it a bit more smooth. I mean, actually, I kind of figured out again for myself. How did I do this? Oh yeah, you can double click this, the mask, or even I think you could go to select. I think yeah, select. No, not select. Ah yeah. No, wait. Where was it? You could go to this menu from here too, but selected mask, was it that? Yeah, selected mask, right. You can let me cancel this. You can, to go to this window, you can just press Command Shift and R for me. I guess on Windows it's what was it on Windows? Windows Shift R, right? Windows Shift. Anyway, Command Shift R, and then you... Oh, why it's not working? Or was it Command Option R? Oh yeah, sorry. Command Option R, and then you go to this panel here. Photoshop like leads you to this panel. So now we can clean this a bit up. Actually, should be, yeah, like here you can see the, oh man, you can see the because our brush was on this weird, wait a second, earlier our brush was on like color, what was it called? Anyway, our selection got a bit dirty because of that, so we have to fix it a bit up. And we don't have to maybe, but oh, okay, let me just show you how I do this. Now, I mean, the masking is not like perfectly smooth. Yeah, it's not much of a big deal, but we can make it a bit more smooth. Can like increase the smoothness here on the panel, and then also increase the contrast that we... If you leave it like this, then the smoothness will be a bit blurry. So we don't want that. So we can increase the contrast a bit, but not too much. Then it becomes like this garbage. So not Shift Edge. Can decrease the contrast a bit. Maybe something like this. Let's see. Let's press OK. Now, see? It got a bit smoothed out. Just a bit. So, his belly. Let's quickly include his whole belly. Okay. Now we can... I mean, we can just make it blue first. Like it should be. What kind of blue? Maybe can we just copy this from this artist, Tamborella? But it's just for reference anyway. We will change this in the next steps. We will change this. Like we will change this much. So very much so. Doesn't really matter. But Lugia. What color should we give Lugia? I I mean, gray is pretty okay, I think, for now. Yeah. Underwater, he would be like a bit more grayish and blue anyway, so you can just leave it at gray for now. Should we do his mask? Like his eye thing here? Maybe we can just do his mask. Eye thing. Looks like a mask, so... we can use the pen tool, I guess. That should be quick. And then... yeah, we have to do like this. And then... maybe... okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right. For review, I mean, I guess you can show it. I don't know. Oh, wait. I messed up. Shit. Okay, let's go back. I messed up a bit, but that's okay. Okay, I guess something like this. And then we can make it to a selection, right? And then solid color again. But let's copy that blue. Okay. Nice. Oh, his eyes, wait. Is his eye always like this? Oh, okay. Here his eye is more like a bit different. And then here, okay, here it's different again. I think we will use a cat eye for this. I think it would look pretty great. We did that with Haunter as well, so Haunter turned out pretty great, right? Can show you. I mean, I think he turned out pretty great. I think he's one of my best Pokemon creations. I'm pretty proud of it, but I don't know what do you think. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Can we put this up a bit? Okay, let's continue. Where's... oh, we turned down the opacity. That's why. Alright. Now we can come to the fun part. And I will show you a really pro trick. Let's go to, not thumbnails, Lugia project. Now, guys, we have this kind of skin texture, right? Wait, did we use this for Haunter or did we use something different? Let me just check real quick. Haunter, where's Haunter? Here's Haunter. Since when are we streaming? Okay. Oh, we are streaming pretty long. Oh man. Anyway, let's see. What kind of skin texture did we use? Because I want the same skin texture for Lugia. And let me just check real quick. Shapes. Was it in shapes? Man, my layer setup is really chaotic. Where is my texture? Okay, not here. Oh, here's my texture. I think that's the skin texture here, right? Yeah, that's the skin texture. Okay, I will show you. Like, we have to create. So let me explain. If you want to like make the skin texture really crisp, like Haunter here, because if you would just use it like this, I mean, I can show you. Let's close this. Don't save. If you use it simply like this, if we put it in here and then just clip it under the, if you use it like this, I mean, if you use it for the whole body like this, obviously it would look really, I mean, actually for Lugia, it looks kind of good, to be honest, for Lugia. Should we use it like this? Anyway, what I wanted to say, look, if you use it like this, for Haunter especially, or for, if you use it like this, okay? Then the skin texture obviously is not so sharp because we enlarged it pretty much. Look, we made it 500 times larger than it is, right? But if you use it, if you make a kinda endless texture, and I will show you in the next step, then what we kinda have is this. Not like this directly, but just to show you real quick. Where's the... Why can't I find it? Anyway, if you use it like this, then obviously like copy it a few times, and then if this texture is seamless, then it would look much more sharp, you know, like more realistic than if we just use it, like make it 500 times large and then use it like this. Then it does not look sharp, does not look crisp. But if you use it like this and then make it seamless, the textures, combine every texture here, then it would be much more crisp and it looks much more realistic. Like Haunter, he looks much more realistic because of this technique, kinda. Okay, let me show you how I did this. You can just delete this and then put the skin texture here. Okay, let me show you. We can duplicate it. Why can't we duplicate it? Okay, why can't I duplicate it? Huh. Okay, somehow didn't work. Let's make the canvas a bit bigger. In fact, much larger. Okay. And then you have to make a seamless texture out of this. All right. If you look at this, then that does not fit quite well, right? Because this side is dark and then this side is much more bright and it does not look seamless. So what we can do, we can flip this and then, you know, something like this looks much more seamless. And that's a pretty quick way to achieve this technique, but Should be enough for our purposes. Let's maybe... Okay, let's make it like this. And then we can just copy this. Or duplicate it. And then we can... Wait, why is this not... Yeah, and then just like this. And let's turn this again. Flip this. You know, something like this. I don't know why this... this thing... Okay. Now it's closed for some reason. Alright, should we make it like double this size? I mean, I guess we can make it a larger. Maybe Lugia... Wait, why is this... Why is this small gap here? Why is it not closed? It's weird. Anyway. Then let's copy this and then we can combine this. And then maybe we can somehow there is a gap for some reason. I don't know why. Shouldn't be, but anyway. We won't see it anyway later on. So, okay, something like this. Now let's group this. And then, in fact, we can just merge the group. And then we have this like kinda 8K overlay, skin texture overlay. And now it looks much more crisp when we use this. You know? I can show you maybe. See? It's much more detailed and much smaller. Like kind of real skin texture. It's really awesome. Okay, we can just mask this and then with the soft front brush, maybe this, no, maybe this. We can just make it seamless, you know, something like this. All right. But one also for his oh, maybe I mean Serenity proposed fish scales on his belly. Maybe you can use fish scales here on his belly, or maybe we just use the skin texture anyway. Let's see. For now, let's change this color. Of course, we can leave it like this. But what we can do, we can merge this. Merge layers. All right. Can we screen this? Is the music too loud? Is someone in chat? I don't know if someone is watching. I really don't know if someone is watching. I mean, here it says 21 views, but I don't know if it's... I don't know. Here it says 200... No, wait. I don't know actually if someone is watching. But... Anyway. Where's my chat, by the way? Oh, the chat is... got kind of lost. Let's bring the chat in again. I don't know why you went away. Don't go away, please. I need you. Okay. Can we actually... Oh, we can. Okay. I don't know if the music is so loud, to be honest. I can turn it a bit down. Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. Maybe I can turn it down for me? Yes, I can turn it down for me. Is someone there? Can someone say if the music is too loud? Or too quiet, in fact? Wait, maybe I can check it. If I shut up for a second. Tracing, I think, is the most. Someone is watching. I mean, here it says 21 views, but I don't know if it's. Okay, I don't hear any music. Here it says. That's weird. 200. No, wait. I don't know actually if someone is watching. Why is there no music? Huh. Okay, OBS. Okay, you don't like me? I guess. Okay, you don't like me? I guess. Okay, you don't like me? I guess. 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 You don't like me? Okay. Now the music is working, I think. I don't know. We have to continue like this. It's the first stream, so. Concurrent views. What is this number of views? Okay. Oh wait, maybe I can see how much views I have. If I go to my dashboard, that is. Content, live. Watching now? Is this correct? 21 watching. I don't know, chat is dead. No one is writing something. Welcome to live chat. Remember to is chat working? Is it wait. Is it working? Okay, it seems to work. I guess it works, I don't know. Anyway. YouTube Live control panel. Maybe I can see here. Okay, concurrent views. Okay, why I'm offline on OBS? Wait, are we actually streaming? Are we offline? Yeah, that would suck. I mean, here it shows that we are live, but I don't know what OBS is thinking. Oh, that's really weird. Refresh page, maybe refresh. Select stream, I don't know. Okay, now it shows that we are online. Man, OBS is weird sometimes. Select screen. Select screen. Full screen. Okay. It shows 21 concurrent views, but I don't know if that means that 21 people are watching right now or 21 have watched. You know. Anyway. I just want to know if my music is alright, but I don't know. Okay, let's just continue this. I mean, can we set it on simply overlay? How do I... I don't know how I did it with Haunter. Did I make it just an overlay, or did I change the color manually? I mean, exclusion... No, exclusion does not look good. Overlay, maybe I changed the color. Yes, I changed... Okay, I changed the color. Let's just change the color. I remember now. Then we can just... Okay, how do we change the color, by the way? That I forgot. I think I used... I mean, I had to use hue and saturation, right? Yeah. Hue and saturation, of course. Man, I forgot I was... I didn't use Photoshop for a long time, as you can maybe see. Okay, I have to undo this and then... Oh, of course it's not working. No. Let's make the saturation quite ridiculous, and then the blue tone. Or wait, shall we make it just white, kinda? And then, because afterwards we will just, we will change him. We will include the surrounding light and color anyway. So maybe we just should make him like his true skin tone, kind of white and gray. But I thought of something right now. Let's copy this and let's make it black and white at first, and then let's use levels, because now we can increase the contrast between white and the dark areas, and then we can make the skin texture pop a bit more, you know. And then we can just overlay it with screen, I think. You know, something like this. That pops out a bit more. Okay, let's hide this for now. And then we just have to do a screen, I think, right? No, was it overlay? No, multiply was it, right? Wait a second. I guess it was multiply. Because screen does not work. Yeah, I guess it was multiply. But then it's too dark. We have to... Yeah, multiply darkens, so it has to be multiply. Yeah, but we have to make it a bit more bright, I think. That does not look good. In no way. Yeah, we have to make it a bit dark. Maybe we can use curves. M, I think, was it? I mean, do you want these dark spots? It looks a bit more natural with this, but I think it's too dark, right? Maybe we can just... Yeah, maybe we can just take this a bit up, so it does not look quite as dark there. Huh. And then can we do? No, I think something like this maybe, because we want to contrast. I guess. I mean, something like this maybe? I don't know. Maybe. The skin texture is quite visible, so should be fine. And then we can just, maybe later we can just brighten this up, these dark spots, if that gets annoying. Wait, what did we? Oh, we didn't copy it somehow. Okay. So here we have to make it another blending mode, but because multiply darkens and blue's already dark, so we have to put it on screen or something. No wait, not screen, sorry. Oh, I mean overlay looks kinda nice. Soft light overlay. Huh, I think soft light for now, it looks much better. Yeah, let's use soft light for this. And then should we just include it here, I guess? Or should we use some other overlay for his eye? I don't know actually. Maybe overlay. Overlay looks nice. Maybe change this into overlay, right? Can we actually increase the... Yeah, we can increase this so that this texture is a bit more visible. Anyway, not so important for now. I mean, should we... Maybe we can use... I mean, Serenity said earlier in the chat, we can maybe use crystals for this back part here, you know? I think that would be nice, right? Something different for these parts here. Maybe, right? I don't know. Like these parts here. Should we use crystals? Does Envato Elements have crystals? I mean, they have to, right? They have almost everything. I don't know. If someone is in chat, should we use crystals for his back or should we use some other... I mean, they look like crystals, but... Okay, here they're not looking like crystals. I mean, technically I think they're not crystals, but... Yeah, it could work for us. Maybe it would look pretty realistic if you add the visibility and the lights from above. I think it would look quite nice. But I don't know, is someone in chat? Should we use crystals, chat, or should we use some other, like, normal texture? More original to the original art of Lugia. I don't know, we can change it a bit up. I changed Haunter as well, so I didn't do it one for one. For now, let's just add his eye. Cat eye would be nice. Let's see, I did download the cat eye. I mean, we can download it again. Or we can use some other eye from Envato. Let's see. Envato. Don't disappoint me, please. I mean, they have almost everything. I like Envato elements. Not sponsored, by the way. Why would they sponsor me? But they have a quite large range of images. Photos. I use this image for Hunter's Eye, by the way. This eye. Maybe we can use this. Also, the direction of the camera has to fit somehow to our perspective here. Right? We can use just... we can't just use... maybe we could if we transform it quite much, but should be a bit more fitting for our perspective here. Because the viewer's eye or the camera would look up like this. That's another great tip maybe for beginners. Because many beginners do this mistake where they don't keep the perspective in mind, because we don't look to Lugia straight away. Look, something like this is like pretty normal. Pretty normal view, pretty straight perspective. But this we are looking from down to up, to Lugia. So his eye would be like in this perspective as well. Wouldn't fit when we just use some random perspective. Maybe I can explain this concept a bit more later, but for now, let's just try to find some perspective that fits a bit, at least. We have to look up, right? This is maybe a bit correct, because the camera is quite under the eye, so it looks up a bit. Wait, maybe we can use this. That looks nice, to be honest. Did we download this? Oh shit. Oh, man, wait. Why is this? Let's try this with this beautiful cat. Where do I make cat? Oops, I think. Let's try this. Where is my... Wait. Bro, I can't open my folder. Why am I such a noob? Oh, yes. Okay. Oh man, I'm such a noob with Mac. Downloads. And let's delete this. Let's try to use this eye. It should work, hopefully. Why is it lacking? Maybe I have to rasterize these. Should we? Maybe it's lagging because of that. Let's just rasterize it. Or wait a second, we can, in fact, do this and then where is it? Convert to smart object, right? and then yeah, we can just convert it to smart object. I think it's better for our leg. Let's just select this and then this, right? Yeah, that's his belly. Mask this and then convert to smart object. Yeah, it's better that way. Maybe that's why it's lagging. Because this image was quite big, maybe that's why it was lagging. Or maybe not, it lags, it still lags. Anyway, let's see. Let's put it above this. Let's make the opacity a bit low. And then let's mask it now. Just want the eye. And then let's see. The original creator, by the way, credits to him, is Tamburella, by the way. From I had this image downloaded from DeviantArt, so that's the original creator. Props to him, by the way. Alright, let's continue. Okay, this eye and then this eye. I mean, we don't want to make it an exact copy, so we can change the eye a bit. I did want a cat eye anyway, so maybe we can just do it like this. Something like this maybe. And then the perspective can try to, you know, make the perspective correct, or try to correct it a bit with these transform. Now let's mask this eye out first. Should he have eyelids for or you know, that it looks realistic? Maybe it should have eyelids. Maybe it should have something like this. In fact, we don't want to erase too much, but I think something like this. Which eye color does he have, by the way? Oh, the chat is gone, right? Chat was gone. Okay. I mean, the eye fits quite nice, I think, right? It fits quite nice, actually. Huh. Nice. Okay. Which eye color does he have, by the way? Blue. Here it is blue. Here it's just more of an anime style. And then here it's just, I don't know, maybe blue. Let's Google him. Lugia, Pokemon. Okay, here it's just much more anime style, you know, just a black dot. So I think we can just, you know, we don't have to make it like total copy of the original Pokemon design. Anyway, so we can just choose for ourselves. Maybe, I mean, I like this color, by the way. Somehow I like this orange kinda eye color. Could change it to blue, but let me change it. Let's see. Nah, I think blue does not fit so much because, you know, his other body parts are blue as well, so it's a bit better to have a bit of contrast, you know. So maybe orange was nice to begin with, I think, anyway. So let's leave it for now at orange. Alright, I mean now we could start with a bit of shading, right? I can start with a bit of shading. I think it would make him much more digestible for now, I think. Okay, his mouth is like should we open his mouth or should we let it be closed? I mean, I want to give him like teeth, you know, because he's a water creature, you know. Maybe you can give him some shark kind of teeth, then it would look a bit more realistic, I think. Yeah, something like this maybe. By the way, original creator is Gohu Spitters. I don't know how it's pronounced, but Gohu Spitters. Original creator, by the way. Nice work. I love this artwork, especially this shine here, these water light reflections in the water. All right. For now, let's just give him a bit of a mouth, right? And then, yeah, we can make his mouth a bit more open, maybe. Just a bit. Let's just take a solid color and then, oh wait, didn't want to change this. Solid color, and then let's invert this, then we can paint kinda mouth for him. By the way, is Pedal streaming right now? Oh man, let's see. Let's see if he is streaming. Pedal, are you online? Pedal? No, Pedal is not streaming. He streamed 5 hours ago, I think, right? 5 hours, yes. Yesterday he was live all the time. Anyway, maybe we can catch him sometime. Okay, let's just make his mouth. I mean, should I use my tablet, graphic tablet for this? It's much easier and much more comfortable for me. Let's just trace this. No smoothing. this for now, it's okay. Maybe we can... You know, we can go to smooth. Yeah, and then we can just smooth it out a bit. Something like this. Maybe if you want to open his mouth, he would be more like this, maybe, right? Oh man, I'm not good at drawing, by the way. I'm not like a direct artist in that way. So, by the way, is this stream? Okay, the stream seems okay. Oh yeah, the Discord. I don't know how to invite people to Discord, by the way. I'm quite stupid in that regard. I didn't have Discord for, like, never I had Discord. So here it says invite your friends. And then if I click, but here it says your invite link expires in 7 days. So I don't even know if that's the correct link. Anyway, I can copy it and then Discord. Join the Discord server. All right. Pin this, and then I don't know if someone can click on it. I think on Pedal's stream you couldn't click on this, right? I think, but I'm not sure. HTTP Discord, go to channel. Man, I don't even know. Discord is, if this link is clickable. Go to site. Okay, I think it's clickable. Oh, okay, you can click it. One member. Oh, except, wait. Oh no, I'm the member. Discord. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I think that's the link. Anyway. Let's continue. I think it would be more up if his mouth was open, and then maybe something. I can copy this. What the heck? Bro. Photoshop sometimes. And then I think his mouth would be... something like this. Actually, let's just draw this from 0. Like I said, I'm pretty bad at drawing. So... just delete this for now. And then... maybe we can do something like... like I said, I can draw. I can't, man. I need reference, to be honest. But... to be honest, maybe I mean, we have to change it anyway later on, so for now let's just smooth this out at least a bit, and then okay, something like this for reference. Actually, let's delete this for now. I'll not show this for now. Shall we give him some tea now? Maybe we can just color him for now. Maybe let's do that. Alright. Let's hide this. Or actually, let's just organize our layers a bit. That's the eye. Eye, let's say eye. That's the belly. Belly. That's the mouth. We can put the mouth above this. Belly. And then that's the whole body. Kinda. Or the base, let's say base. Okay. You know, Lugia is quite... He should be more up here. It's a bit, it looks a bit off. So, it should look more like this. Yeah, we have to change that up. We have to change this, actually. Maybe we can just cheat this. Hopefully. Maybe we can just cheat this. Soft round, please. Wait. I have to mess with this also. Here. That looks much nicer. Okay, it did work. That's nice. It did kind of work. Okay. We can... And then we can group this to Lugia, and then we can... Bro, what the heck? Why is he not? Because of... Why is this? Transform. Bro, why is it not working, man? Sometimes Photoshop. Or I'm stupid. It should work. Oh, maybe... okay, maybe because I locked this. Sometimes this happens. And it's pretty annoying. But we should be fine. You know, something like this is... Even though we lose a bit of his hand, it looks nicer that way for the composition, I think. He's a bit more up here than down here, you know. But actually, maybe we can leave it like this, maybe. Okay. Now. Why does this select things? Anyway. I'm thinking, should we just, yeah, let's include him a bit more, right? Let's just do the shadows maybe a bit, and then the lights and the colors. Yes. Let's start with a color balance, maybe. Yeah, let's do color balance. Okay, the stream does not see this. Okay, no. And then maybe, yes, already it looks. Oh wait, I forgot my own rule. We have to kind of start with the light values, right? That's what I'm always saying. So let's start with that. Let's start with the light values with curves. Okay, he would be, you know, he's underwater, but we don't want him to be too dark, you know? I want this to be more of a bright, clear water. So let's just, I mean, should we, yeah, let's just take this down just a bit. Something like this. And then all the rest we can do later. And then the color balance. He would be quite bluish, right? Because he's underwater. So the blue tones like affect it a bit more, even though, even if he would be like above the water, because of the atmospheric effect on the water. So let's make it a bit blue. Then maybe even more cyanish. Maybe not too much, because I want him. I will add bubbles and more like overlays later on, so I don't want him to be too blue, you know. Let's make it a bit subtle. So shadows. The shadows would be a bit more, even more bluish, I think. But let's just not go overboard, because we can adjust this later on anyway. So now let's don't go too much with this. Something like this. Photoshop. Oh no, Photoshop! Don't do that to me. Photoshop. Okay. Maybe something like this. For now, anyway. And then I think we can do the surrounding inclusions shadows and the cast shadows and so on. Should we group this again and then, I don't know, I think we can group this, right? We can group this and then, yeah, let's group this. Then to normal. And then we can just, yeah, we can just say Lugia here. Let's make it a bit more, organized. Alright, let's start with the shadows. Should we do exposure or should we do... I think we can do exposure. Yeah, let's do exposure. Anyway. Maybe even more. And then let's just paint this in with the soft brown brush, of course. want to be a bit more subtle here. Not too much, to be honest with you. I mean, that looks okay, I think. That's already okay. Like I said, we don't want to go overboard with this because we want to add another overlay later on. Or maybe let's do it right now. Let's pick a solid color. Let's pick a kind of blue. And then let's do it like this. Wait. Why is this not? Oh, wait. Normal. Wait a second. Didn't we clip this? Wait, that's clipping, but that's not? What? Photoshop. Okay. I guess we have to... I guess you can't group 2 times, you know? Like nest group and then... Because normally you could put it on normal and then you don't have to clip this, you know? But since we did it like this, let's just clip it. And now it's working. Wait. Too dark. No. Now again. Alright. Let's just... make it brighter. Let's put it on multiply. And then we have something like this. Okay, that's a start. Let's go to his eye. Wait. Let's save. Let's don't forget to save before we lose something. How can we... I think I like this texture on him, the skin texture, but I'm thinking about how we can improve this. Of course, he doesn't need a mouth. Maybe let's for now integrate his belly a bit more to the rest. So his belly, and then let's take a solid color. Some blue. Then just no, it looks much better. Guess, right? I guess. I don't know. You know what? Let's take this to the base. Yeah, that looks much better. Much better. In fact, we can smooth this out a bit more, I think. I mean, does this change something? Maybe feather. Yeah, let's feather it. Yeah, that's what I meant. Just feather it a bit more. Okay. Now we have to kinda down on this, or off this rather. I don't know. Should be make it a bit more colorless, maybe. Yeah. And then what is this if we... Nah, that's not good. Let's leave it at that. Just a second. I'm here right away. Just a second. anything. All right. I mean, what can we do next? Maybe I do want light rays eventually, so should we do them now or later? Huh, I don't know, maybe you can do it now. Let's do it now actually. Okay. You know what? I can do it with curves. Let's make adjustment layer, then curves. And then let's take this up. Or should we do it with exposure? I mean, let's see for now. And I think I had a light ray brush somewhere. Let's see. Light somewhere over the rainbow. Light beam here, maybe this. It's not working. Oh, because we have the flow too low. That looks a bit... I don't know actually if I like this. Let's test that with black, no, with red maybe. Let's test that. Right, I'm pretty sure that I had another brush, another light beam. Huh. Why can't I... Maybe under beam? Somehow? Oh yes. Yeah. That's the brush. This beam brush is pretty useful. And then you get something like this, you know, and then you can transform this. I find it much more useful. Maybe we can... maybe, I mean, can just make it like this, maybe. And then, you know, can just convert to smart object. Or wait. No, wait. Can't convert this to a smart object, but I want to transform this. Can I? Oh, I can. Oh, I can, okay. Okay, nice. Wait, am I able to, actually? Because I want it a bit... bit different, I guess. Wait, that's not what I wanted. How did I do this in the past? Anyway, let's see. No, this other brush maybe could help us out here. Huh. That is much better. than I expected, I guess. Yeah, that looks much better. Okay. Okay. Can we increase this? Actually, we can increase this. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Because I want this to be realistic as possible. As realistic as possible. So we have to be a bit creative. I mean, that looks already pretty great, right? Kinda. Not this. Huh. Can I flip this? I should be able to, right? Through... Where was this? Shape dynamic... No, brush shape. What? Yeah, brush shape. Flip X. Right. X. Something like this. Alright, that looks nice for now. Anyway. Maybe. Should put this more like this, right? Yeah. Actually, I have to flip this again. Because I want it like a bit faded. Wait, it can be. I mean, something like this. Okay, for now that's okay. But then we have to smooth this out here a bit. Down. Maybe I can show you. Just a second. Down here we have to smooth it out. No? Maybe decrease the flow at first and then smooth this out a bit. Like this. Even, maybe. Something like this. That looks pretty okay, I guess. You know, we can do the exposure on Lugia. I mean, that looks already pretty great. I think anyway. You know what, maybe we can... let me think. We have to darken it a bit more. Yeah, I think we have to darken it a bit. A bit more. Wait. Is this not working? Wait. That should work. Or maybe. Okay, I have to decrease the saturation here a bit. Maybe something like this. Maybe here as well. Yeah, something like this. I mean, that's pretty okay for the start. You know what we missed? We have to include his thumb. He has a thumb, right? Yeah, he has a thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he has 5 fingers. You have to include this. All right. Let's just, let's just trace this real quick. Make it a selection and then can make a solid color out of that. Maybe, wait. We have to kinda we have to put it in here, I think. In the base. In here. And then... Wait a second. How do we do this? I think we have to kind of copy this and then make it... Wait. Why is it not showing? Why is this not showing? That's actually... Oh. Okay. That was the reason somehow. Okay. I mean, you can leave it at that. Convert to smart object and then just... Oh wait. Not now. Can't convert to smart object yet. You have to first kind of blend this and then... Yeah. And then now we can kinda convert it. Oh, you know what? What we can do? Let's just... where's the marquee? Oh, at M. Let's just do something like this. And then let's just... Yeah, let's make it like this. Then it's much smaller, you know? Before it was like this large. And maybe it takes too much processing power. Okay, we have his thumb. Right? We can we leave it like this? I don't know. I think it shouldn't be this, like this bright, you know? It should be a bit darker. We can just use exposure, maybe. But... like this. You know, something like that. And then actually we have to... I think we have to darken this part. You have to darken it a bit up, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Maybe something like that. Of course we are not finished. We have to do a bit more to make this stand out. I guess I can include a bit more rays. I want to. Shall we do it manually? Maybe. We can do this. Let's use the marquee tool. Not the marquee tool, sorry. The polygonal lasso. You know, something like that. Or even... you know, something like this. Oh, my cat. Oh, what's going on? My cat is crying. I guess I have to leave soon. Why can't I add another gradient here? Maybe I have to look it up again. Or wait. Was this? Oh, maybe I can do it like this. Yeah. I guess I can do it like this. But I have to reverse this. That should be like gray. No, that should be like white, and then that should be gray. Kinda. Alright. I mean, that's not totally correct. Maybe let's darken this just. Okay, something like this. And then we can just manually do this. Or you know what? We can go to mask again. Select that mask, and then let's feather this. Smooth, does smooth do anything? I don't think so. Then shift edge maybe. Oh yeah, shift edge does something. And then feather it a bit more. Shift edge and then contrast maybe. Nah, contrast does it. Okay, something like that. Okay, now it's too weak. Let's do that again. A bit of feather. Okay, then let's shift the edge. More feather. Too much feather. Maybe let's leave it like this and see. Oh, okay. Already it's too much. Just like this. Let's try it again. Feather and then shift edge just a bit. Okay. Now it looks better. Much better. In fact. Okay, and then we can just manually like erase some parts. if you want. I mean, I don't have to. Yeah. Then of course we can erase this. No, this part is a bit too bright. I think we have to darken this a bit. The ground here. What's going on? What's going on? My cat is such a crybaby sometimes. Okay, let's use solid color. And now... Oops. I think we have to darken... I mean, I like this, how it looks, but I think it should be dark here a bit. Maybe here a bit darker, right? Because of Lugia, he would, like, cast a shadow, maybe somewhere here. So maybe just a bit, you know, to... Before, after, I mean, looks okay. I mean, it fits, you know, because of realism. It should be a bit darker, I think, right there. So, yeah, let's just leave it like this. I mean, even here. Maybe something like this. And then of course we have to overlay Lugia with all kinds of atmospheric effects. He's a bit too sharp, you know. But that comes later. So the light rays, I think I want to lighten this even a bit more. Maybe that's too much, actually. Maybe, should we make a solid color and then white and then screen, maybe? I mean, I mean, I kind of like it. I mean, it's subtle, but, you know, it's subtle. Yeah, but linear dodge, maybe linear dodge add. Yeah, something like this. It's okay. Can I just Maybe adjust this. The background. I want it a bit more contrasty. Yeah, something like this. That looks great. Before, after. Before, after. It gives a bit more contrast, you know? Yeah, it looks much better. And also the reflections come to... Yeah, I mean, they are a bit more... Yeah, you can see it a bit more better, right? Because of the contrast. I think it looks good. How's the stream actually going? Are we online still? I don't even know, man. I think we're online. I think it's fine. Okay. You know what also? I want to give his eye a bit more shine. I like that. I almost do it in every artwork. Where is his eye, though? Okay. Exposure, let's do exposure. But you can overblow this easily because his eye is already pretty bright, so let's just make it subtle. Invert this. Oh, did we? Okay. Actually, you know, something like this gives his eye a bit more. A bit more brightness. And also, I guess we can... Yeah, let's leave it like this for now. Because I want to increase his eye color a bit. I want to make it a bit more crisp, you know? Maybe something like this. Before, after. Yeah, that looks better. More saturated, just that. Alright. I mean, next we have to include, like, we have to give him a mouth, and then I want to give him like teeth, you know, similar maybe to this, but a bit different. So he looks like a water creature, you know, maybe like maybe a bit of a shark, you know, his mouth at least. I think he's a bit of a like mixture of a shark and dolphin, maybe, or whale, something like a whale, but different, of course. But yeah, I think something like in this theme, you know, would fit a bit. So let's leave it at that. Okay, let's save. I know what is missing. Is... Wait a second. I know what's missing. Light. Let's... the exposure is too colorless. It looks too black. Does not look good. Maybe we can do hue saturation, you know. Let's see. Maybe with hue saturation, then not hue saturation, what am I talking? Let's delete this. Over this exposure here, these shadows, we can color balance, you know, color balance and then shadows. And then we can give the shadows a bit more blue. Oh yeah, look at this. Looks much better. We have to give it we have to give it a bit more blue. I mean, already, you know, it's subtle, but yeah, already it looks much better. Shadows. Maybe let's turn this a bit down and then blue. Maybe let's add a bit of blue. You know, something like this, you know, before, after. It's just too colorless, you know. Underwater, shadow wouldn't be that colorless. So that gives a bit more realism. This color balance adjustment layer. It makes it a bit more bluish. But you know, it affects his other parts. So I don't know if I want to. I mean, it's okay, I think. It's okay, I think. Yeah, it's okay. Now, also I saw his eye. We have to, not only his eye, but we have to, you will see. Exposure, and then invert this, and then we have to, you know, light up his eye thingy here. Wait a second, so much flow. So much flow. So something like this. Wait. Did we add I mean, all layers are a bit chaotic, but where's all lights? I mean, it's here, light. I mean, you have to be able to read. Okay. I think this is a bit too dark, you know? Should be a bit, yeah, like this. This part here. I mean, I like it so far. I mean, so far it looks okay. You know? I think we leave it here and then we can, because it's getting a bit late here, then we can continue tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, I think we came far. I mean, it's okay. And then tomorrow we have to add his back thingies here. These things here. We have to add them. And then yeah, some atmospheric effects, you know, that he looks more included. And then maybe I want to change the background. I don't know quite yet. Maybe I want to change this. And then, you know, bubbles would be really nice. I want to add bubbles under the water. It would give it a bit more dynamism as well. So and then of course we want to add a mouth. You know, we want to open his mouth. I have to see how I do this because I can't draw, unfortunately. But yeah, I want to open his mouth, and then maybe you can find a reference image, you know, like with the cat eyes. Maybe we can find a whale or something, you know, as reference. Oh, did I write this wrong? How's whale? Okay, no, it's I think maybe a whale or a dolphin or a shark or something with the open mouth, you know, mouth maybe. And then maybe we can find something that we can use instead of drawing ourselves, you know. Yeah, and then, like I said, I want to add teeth, and then maybe a tongue, and then it would look much more realistic. Now we have just a cartoon mouth, you know, it doesn't look good at all. And yeah. Alright, let's end the stream then, and then hopefully we can continue tomorrow. Serenity, I hope you are well, buddy. And maybe I can see you tomorrow. Maybe you can stay a bit more tomorrow. Maybe you can catch a pedal on the stream. Maybe you can catch his stream tomorrow. Alright, everybody who's watching, I don't know. Have a nice remaining day. And then we can continue tomorrow, hopefully. Alright.